Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Ah, yes, Mike. These two teams can get scrappy on the boards. Don't you love this kind of matchup?
I do, Kev, because when you battle on the boards and you win the rebound battle, you're most likely to win the game. And if you get second chance opportunities on the offensive boards, you have that many more opportunities to put points up there. That's why they battle so hard for that extra shot.
Here's Petrovic. Five to shoot. Here's Coleman. No good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for the New Jersey Nets. He's worried about Clyde the Glide's athleticism and how it'll impact the game. He said defensively in the half court, we have to be quick to help and try to beat him to the spot. And as hard as that is, it's even harder to stop him in the open floor in transition. Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. Over Porter. And that one comes up a bit short.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Good on the bucket.
The point guard, Porter, recognizing when he should fire. He understands his role in this offense.
Anderson against Porter. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Petrovic with the pass to Anderson. From about 16, and it's Portland with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
At the line, you wonder if, in fact, the road crowd got into their heads a little bit.
I wonder, too. They were bad at the stripe. That was key in that loss.
Now, here's Anderson. Pass to Petrovic. And the Nets miss again.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Here's Drexler. Here's Bryant. The three. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession of the ball. Full 24-second shot clock. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Drexler with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Drexler passes to Robinson. Good! Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Nice touch on the point-blank range make.
Timeout called the Nets.
Here we go. Please give it up for the New Jersey Nets dancers.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at New Jersey. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. The Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Anderson. They get it back. Coleman. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You got to put a body on Coleman because when you don't, he'll hurt you.
Anderson against Porter. Down low. Here's Robinson. Misses the baby hook. Nets trail by 4. Morris passes to Anderson. Pass to Bowie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Things are starting to click for Anderson out there. He's finding those chances to create for his guys.
To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here he goes. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for two, Drazen Petrovic.
The first free throw is good.
Plenty of excitement around Petrovic as he came into the league. An established star overseas who has done well even under the weight of big expectations.
Last game for New Jersey, it was a loss to New York. Porter passes to Drexler. Shoots from the elbow. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Anderson inside. Porter's there. Anderson passes to Bowie. The Nets working the ball around now. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
Outside, Porter. Outside for Robinson. On the wing, Drexler. Over Petrovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And at this stage of the season, a lot of teams are still trying to figure things out, Mike. How long does it take to know what kind of squad you've got to work with?
Just looking at the roster before the season, a coach has a sense. But it's now, when the games finally count, that you start to identify what your true weaknesses are and what needs to be worked on.
Both free throws good from Drexler.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Porter against Anderson. To the wing on the left. Here's Petrovic. It's rebounded by Bryant. Trailblazers leading by 4. Drexler dishes to Bryant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. New Jersey making a switch here. Dudley's checked in.
Number 22, Chris Dudley.
For New Jersey, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Petrovic. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Petrovic has got 5 now.
If you ask me, I think Petrovic is clearly one of the best three-point shooters in the world. So good from deep.
Here is Porter. Last time, 14 points for him. Here's Drexler. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Drexler's got his second basket.
Just excellent use of the pick and roll there. Drexler looks so comfortable in these situations.
Anderson passes to Coleman. Here's Petrovic. Anderson outside. Porter with the steal. Over Anderson. Porter, no luck. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. It's a 3-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
Count that one.
A bigger point guard at 6'3". Porter's comfortable operating close inside.
Porter's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And this, the first of 2 meetings between these squads.
And it's a good measuring stick to see how the Eastern and Western conferences are stacking up at the moment.
Coleman, the pass to Anderson. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Williams. From the baseline, Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got his second bucket tonight.
Not a lot of guys like Coleman in the league. 6'10", with the ability to knock down jumpers.
Porter kicks to Robinson. Feeds away. And it's in off the backboard. Robinson's got his third basket of the night. Nets trail by 5. Now Anderson dropping on the board. There's Petrovic. Shot clock at 6. Anderson right side. Here's Dudley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Now here's Porter. Robinson on the wing, covered by Morris. A 3 from Drexler. New Jersey with the rebound. Now here's Anderson to the left wing. Here's Petrovic, and it's good off the back rim and in. Petrovic has got 7 points in the game.
Not an easy shot. Petrovic makes the mid-ranger look easy.
Porter kicks to Williams. Drexler inside. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Williams passes to Bryant. Misses in close. New Jersey trailing. Here's Petrovic. 7 points in the game. Pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Petrovic's shot is off. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Drexler passes to Bryant. And the shot goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Timeout called the Nets.
Here we go. Give it up for New Jersey Nets transfer.
Kevin Duckworth is checked in for the Trailblazers. Lee against Drexler. Now here's King. He's guarded closely. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. George is checked in for Lee.
Into the lineup for your Nets. Number 12, Tate George.
King outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. Kevin Duckworth with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Misses the baby hook.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Over to the wing. Porter against Cheeks. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Bryant. Here's Robinson. New Jersey with the rebound. Cheeks with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to King. Over Robinson. King's shot is off. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bryant with a screen on George.
New Jersey foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Portland.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Coleman's checked in for New Jersey. Brown comes in for George. Here's King. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, King is looking for that high percentage shot, and he'll work hard to make sure he gets it.
Inside, Duckworth. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Nice feed on that play to keep it moving and set up the score.
Cheeks against Porter. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got his second basket of the night.
At the last possible moment, he changed out of the shot and found the open man. Good decision.
Robinson finds Porter. Outside, Drexler. Duckworth sets a screen. Rebounded by the Nets. Dudley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's King. And again, it's New Jersey converted.
King putting that quickness on display right there.
Here's Porter. Outside, Drexler. And Drexler throws it down hard.
Great job finishing that play off.
Yeah, very secure. Wasn't it, Clark? Using both hands.
Nothing fancy. Textbook.
Brown outside. Puts up a 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Clyde Drexler has been the guy making things happen for Portland. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Out of the gates, love the way they've moved the ball with confidence and conviction.
Absolutely. Purposeful passing from them, piling up those assists.
Lock at 6. Here's King. Terry Porter comes up with the rebound. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porter's got 6 points.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Pass to Dudley. Now here's King. To the middle. Here's Coleman. Some solid defense from Robinson.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Porter dishes to Drexler. And here is Robinson. Can't hit from in close. Here's Addison. Scoreless thus far.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Trailblazers with the lead. Here's Porter. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Porter against Cheeks. Out to the wing. King left side. Lays it up off the glass. King's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Very dangerous off the dribble. This is why Drexler is a go-to scorer for them.
Cheeks the pass to Dudley. Over Duckworth. Dudley, no luck. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Inside. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
An emphatic jam by Duckworth. Defense just has to shake their heads. Better luck next time.
Pass to King. Goes up on the top of the key. And it's in there. King's got 4 this quarter.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Down low. Here's Kersey. Rebounded by Addison. Nets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Dudley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love seeing this kind of interior passing. This is how you break a defense down.
Fade away. New Jersey with the rebound. Dudley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Portland foul call.
Petrovic is checked in for the Nets.
First personal foul. First team foul. for your Nets, number 3, Drazen Petrovic.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Coleman. 6 on the shot clock. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Coleman's got 6.
Asserting himself inside. Coleman using some power to find his shot.
Here's Porter. Portland no good that time either.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
King, the pass to Cheeks. Back to King. Over Porter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Drexler. He's got 10. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 12 points for him.
And Drexler's teammates appreciate when he hits the boards, proving how effective he can be on the offensive boards.
Timeout called, the Nets. And Clark, you look at the evolution of the game, it seems we're seeing less up and down action.
Yeah, it's a little more half court, and also, Kevin, I think isolations have become front and center now. Teams know they can exploit a matchup with no zone defenses allowed, and I think the half court game and the fact that there's no zone really makes every possession count that much more.
Anderson, he's checked in for Cheeks. Anderson outside. Over Strickland. No good off the front iron.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
To the inside, Duckworth, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just too much inside. Duckworth, a massive man.
Anderson outside. Here's Petrovic. Drexler defending. Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Duckworth. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got his 6th assist on the night. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the left side wing. King against Kersey. King, that's good. King's got 10 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
Anderson dishes to Dudley. Back to Anderson. Wants to get it to Dudley and does. The shot's good. Dudley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the things that makes Anderson special is the vision.
Here's Strickland. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Over Coleman. And again, it's Portland converted.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Anderson outside. King outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires at the elbow. Another one falls for New Jersey.
A volume shooter and scorer. Once King finds his groove on offense, he's tough to stop.
Here's Strickland. And to get open is Robinson. Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
Timeout called, the Nets.
I think it's pretty clear Coach wants to change some things. How easy is that to do in a huddle?
If you have an experienced team, that really helps.
Get ready for your
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Portland, they're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. Robinson against Williams. Inside. It's stolen. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Even with the physical defense, he forces his shot through.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. New Jersey making a switch here. Louis checked in. That one misses for Robinson. Nets trail by 8. Here's Petrovic. 7 points in the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Williams passes to Bowie. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Trying to grab hold of that momentum right here.
Well, that play right there, that'll fire up your teammates.
Hey, they're still competing.
Pass to Kersey. He takes it in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Strong drive that time by Kersey, coming in with real force and intensity, and the defense was not ready for that.
Anderson outside. Here's Petrovic. Shot from 16. Strickland grabs the board. Duckworth kicks to Drexler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Morris driving the lane, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Speed and power from Morris down the lane.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Nets.
Free throw good from Morris. Portland leading by 5. Here's Strickland. And here's Kersey over Morris. Kersey misses. Here's Petrovic. Over Drexler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's Strickland. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Drexler. Back to Robinson. Knocked away. Here's Petrovic. 7 points in the game. They get it back.
In a tight game, plays like this make the difference.
Firing up his team and giving them, Clark, some much-needed momentum.
Yeah, when it's close, you have to fight for every play. Love the intensity he's bringing.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Portland, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And that one falls for Robinson. Nets trail by 6. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Double team on Williams. Here's Bowie, and there's the drive.
You know, the dunk was nice, but what about the fantastic screen, too?
Wasn't that fun? Creating separation, making everything else easier.
Working well together.
This is what being a great teammate is all about. You see the chemistry these two have.
That's one way to build this lead.
Yep, showtime, Clark, and a real important hoop.
You want to extend that lead.
Over to the left wing. Here's Petrovic. Drexler defender. Williams sets a screen for Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Veteran composure from the young Anderson on that attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Anderson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. A different look now for Portland. Ryan, he's checked in for Duckworth. Williams comes in for Robinson. And it's Ellie in for Drexler. And he's good on the second.
And you got to be impressed with this young guard. Anderson is someone you can trust to run your offense.
Here's Strickland. He's covered by Anderson. And Bryant slams it in.
He doesn't pass up any opportunities to throw it down.
Oh, no. Once you give him space to take off, he goes for it.
Slamming it down with one hand, too. Love the ferocity.
Here's Petrovic. He's coming off a 25-point game again. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trail Blazers retain possession. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
That time Williams doing a nice job bruising himself inside and throwing it down.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. Here's Petrovic, guarded by Elliott. Lets it go from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Strickland passes to Kersey. To the middle. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
So it's New Jersey now. They trail by 11. Anderson, the bounce pass. Pass to Petrovic. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. That one goes. Count it. Petrovic has got 9.
The defense knows they have to work hard against Petrovic, but he works even harder to beat the defense.
Here's Strickland, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. It's stolen by Bryant. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Anderson with the ball for New Jersey. 9-point game. Here's the floater. Yes, that goes in. Anderson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nets.
In this league, it's not going to be easy for Anderson to get points inside, but he's got the body control to get the tough buckets.
Here's Petrovic. Back to Anderson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anderson's got his second bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Here's Porter. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. Well, New Jersey shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Anderson against Porter. Pass to Petrovic. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. Bowie, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Drexler. And Portland again with the bucket.
There is no time to rest when you're guarding Drexler. He's in constant motion, always looking for creases in the defense.
Pass to Petrovic. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Petrovic has got 11 points.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And here's Drexler outside. The rebound by the Nets. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Anderson outside. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Bowie. He's guarded by Williams. Morris passes to Coleman. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Drexler. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, Williams really excels as a rebounder because he embraces all of the thumping and bumping and grinding that's required to get to the offensive glass.
It's the Nets now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Petrovic. Drexler with the steal. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Morris. And that one drops for him. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
He continues to amaze in this one.
Here's Bowie. Pass to Coleman. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
He's got a nice touch around the rim. The defense might be better off fouling him.
Porter against Anderson. A wide open look for Drexler. That 3 off the mark. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Anderson outside. Here's Petrovic. Drexler defending. Petrovic with the pass to Anderson. Here's Bowie. The Nets working the ball around now. Fires the 3. And it's Drexler with the rebound. Drexler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter looking it over. Pass to Drexler. And here is Robinson, covered by Morris. And they pick up 2.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey.
I think the coach wants to fine-tune his lineup right here, looking for that magic combination, that ideal combination to be able to take advantage of this opposition.
And he needs to let some of these guys catch their breath. Everyone is playing hard out there.
Get ready for go.
Porter against Anderson. Here's Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got 5 points so far.
This is how you execute inside. Morris showing some great poise.
Outside, Porter. Drexler outside. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. And Bowie pulls it down. Bowie's got 5 rebounds tonight. From the low block, Petrovic. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Tonight has been all about Petrovic. I mean, his game starts with the jump shot, and that opens up the entire canvas of the floor for him.
On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Robinson. Pass to Bowie. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Drexler. New Jersey with the rebound.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Here's Coleman. He's got 8. Here's Petrovic. Here's Anderson. Portland grabs the miss. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drexler gets the bucket.
Good work on the interior. Drexler recognizing how to cash in from this area.
Anderson against Porter. Pass to Morris. Here's Petrovic. Drexler defending. And Anderson has it in the corner. Down low. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Coleman.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
To the paint. Here's Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
The athleticism of Drexler, leaping high off the court and playing above the defense.
Porter against Anderson. Over Porter. Here's Petrovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Petrovic has got 15.
Getting aggressive and creating a second chance opportunity. Exactly what coaches want to see.
Here's Porter. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Nets trail by 9. Anderson outside. Pass to Coleman. Here's Petrovic. He's got 15. Coleman gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Porter against Anderson. Porter kicks to Williams. Outside, Drexler. Ryan sets the screen for Drexler. Bangs home the trifecta. Drexler's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Drexler has this range. It's why his teammates encourage him to take the long ball.
Anderson against Porter. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Bowie. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Coleman. Portland grabs the miss. Drexler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Robinson dishes to Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Porter kicks to Drexler. Poked away. Porter passes to Drexler. Williams. The kick out to Porter. Bryant in the corner. Pass to Williams. Outside, Drexler. Williams, a screen on Anderson. And here's Drexler outside. And Bowie pulls it down. Bowie's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Petrovic with the rebound. Nets trail by 10. Out left to the wing. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Coleman. Buck Williams with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Robinson. Back to Drexler. On the wing, Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Now, Bryant, covered by Morris. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Porter against Anderson. Pass to Petrovic. And Anderson has it in the corner. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Anderson's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Robinson finds Williams. Drexler. Outside for Robinson. Back to Drexler. On the wing, Porter. To the inside. And Bryant throws it down.
Spreading it like butter.
Clark, you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Here is Anderson after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Petrovic. Now, here is Morris. Buck Williams with the rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Drexler scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Robinson. Shot from 16. Bryant dishes to Williams. Outside, Drexler. Porter in the corner. Clyde Drexler has been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Porter with the ball for Portland. Pass to Duckworth. Now here's Drexler, covered by Lee. To the middle. Robinson kicks to Williams. Back to Robinson. And Drexler has it in the corner. Pocket 6. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Wow, making sure of that.
Nets trail by 12. Cheeks outside. Lee against Drexler. Lee passes to Coleman over Williams, and that one hits back iron. Trailblazers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Net shooting at 51%. Really solid. Cheeks kicks to Dudley. Pass to Lee. Cheeks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's King. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Tough to get up and block King.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. They're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Now, here's Drexler. Down low, here's Duckworth. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got his 9th assist in the game now. Cheeks against Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Mo Cheeks, you know, is as crafty a player as there is in the league. Makes good decisions with the ball just about all the time. And on defense, he can pick you apart.
First one falls for him. Cheeks hits them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Drexler. Now Duckworth. Robinson on the wing. Here is Duckworth. And here is Williams. Here's Robinson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers. Cheeks outside. King against Robinson. King's shot is off.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good D.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Now, here's Drexler. Robinson off target with the jump hook. Cheeks outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. Portland leading by 13. Clyde Drexler on the wing, covered by Lee. Drexler passes to Porter. In the corner, it's Robinson. Drexler outside. Over Lee. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 23 points for Clyde Drexler. For New Jersey, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Cheeks outside. Porter with the steal. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Such a skillful passer. Porter has a great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Here's Cheeks. To the right side. Lee outside. Cheeks the pass to Coleman. Over Williams. Coleman gets the bucket.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Body control, guided it in despite the contact. That's really well done.
Didn't give up on the play. Way to stay with it.
So for the Nets, Petrovic is checked in for Lee, and it's Anderson in for Cheeks. Portland also making some changes. Ryan's checked in for Williams, and Kersey subbed in for Robinson.
And Duckworth is known for being an aggressive scorer, someone that can hurt you down low.
Coleman, the pass to King, with the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. All alone. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Outside Porter. Rebound New Jersey. King outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The deceptive strength and the raw tenacity of King, able to take hits and power right through them.
Morris is checked in for the Nets. Now Porter. Pass to Kersey. Now Duckworth. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
You know, seeing Duckworth heat up has fired up his teammates.
Porter against Anderson. Out to the wing. Here's King. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Bryant. Trailblazers leading by 15. Duckworth sets a screen. From deep, Drexler. Offensive rebound. Up top, Duckworth. Outside, Porter. The 3 from Drexler. Rebounded by the Nets. Coleman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anderson outside. Here's Petrovic. Drexler defending. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
And Petrovic is out here to score often. This includes capitalizing from the interior as well.
Here's Porter. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
Anderson against Porter. Pass to King. Five to shoot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Bryant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The putback. Here's Kersey. Duckworth kicks to Drexler. Screen by Bryant. Porter inside. Defended by Anderson. Bryant the pass to Drexler. Bryant sets the screen for Drexler. From past the arc. Back to Bryant. It's Porter. It's out the key. Kicks it out to Drexler. Drexler with another miss.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
King, that's good.
Perfect pass right there from Morris. His teammates appreciate when he finds them.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Outside, Porter. Right side, Bryant. Back to Porter. Portland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kersey. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's good. Petrovic has got 12 points here in the second half.
That's unselfish right there. Love to see him moving the rock like this.
Porter passes to Kersey. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Terry Porter.
Showing off the ups there. Kersey's athleticism is impressive on dunks like this.
Nets trail by 13. Anderson outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I think you got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Now here's Porter. No good from three.
Well, some nights the shots just don't fall. Ask him.
The Nets call time. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
So it's back to the drawing board for this defense. Dude is lighting them up.
All right, fans, let's give some applause.
Bowie is checked in for King. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Elli's checked in for Jerome Kersey. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what New Jersey's head coach was getting across in the huddle. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
And he continues to launch from outside, but not converting as often as he'd like.
He gets it to go.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Trailblazers leading by 9. And the shot goes in. They led by as many as 18 points. The three is off.
He needs an alternate offensive strategy because the arc is not being kind to him right now.
Morris. Drexler with the block.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Fires the three. Can't get it to go. Well, New Jersey shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And that one is good.
In the big moments, trust a pure shooter. Petrovic knows he can make the shot.
Personal foul.
Cool as a cucumber as he knocks down all his free throws. Great job getting them to go when it counts.
Drexler outside. Takes the three. He drills the three.
Showing he can get it done from deep. The defense must defend this better moving forward.
Porter against Anderson. There's a good screen.
Can't rattle this kid. Everything Anderson does is smooth.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Leading by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kenny Anderson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Knocked loose. Tried for the putback, but can't get it to go. And the Nets with possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he misses the J. And an intentional foul right there.
Anderson. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, they've got to get a quick basket. They need to get busy in a hurry.
Score and then foul to stop the clock.
Not going to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Derek Coleman. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the trailblazer.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Hey, it's pretty simple, if we're honest. Tonight, they just weren't good enough.
At this point, you start thinking of next game because this one is finished.
Down low, gets it to go. Here's Strickland. He's covered by Anderson, and that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Knocks down the 3. Now a timeout called by Portland. 5 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Bowie. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So the Trailblazers win it. Talk about grinding it out, Coach Fratello, and on the road, no less. Boy, this is a nice win for them.
They certainly were tested here. Have to appreciate their perseverance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. See you next time. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. And this is around the time, Mike, we start to find out which players have made the biggest strides in their personal game.
That's what's great about the early season. You see the work that the players put in the last few months really paying off. It's amazing the leaps some guys make from one year to the next.
Probably hard to find anything more gratifying for a coach than to see those kind of adjustments and advances in a player's game. Am I right?
You have to give players credit for putting the hard work in. Did they waste the offseason, or did they help take their game to another level?
Smith on the wing, covered by Dumars. And it's Ewing in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Outside Dumars. Robertson left side. No good with the wing jumper.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
The screen from Ewing. Smith kicks to Ewing. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Ewing's got 6.
This is what makes Ewing so special, his ability to score while fending off contact.
Thomas against Rivers. Thomas feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Lambier. Ewing gets the rebound. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Rivers can't get it to go. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Out to the right wing. Robertson outside. Lambier with a screen on Rivers. They can use a bucket. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Blackman. Back to Rivers. New York needs to get off a shot. Robertson with the steal. Thomas passes to Dumars. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot.
An efficient scorer at all 3 levels. Dumars is especially confident for mid-range.
Rivers kicks to Smith. Rebound, Detroit. Robertson outside. It's Dumars on the wing. Back to Robertson. Pocket 6. High post shot. And Dumars gets it to go.
Dumars fully understands his role in this offense, including what shots to take.
Rivers against Thomas. Rivers passes to Smith. That one good for 2.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Thomas with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. Up top, Lambier. Second shot opportunity. And Thomas with the nice bucket inside.
You know, Thomas plays much bigger than his listed 6'1" height. He's got really good strength and deceptive athleticism.
Blackman, the pass to Oakley. Here's Blackman. Fires from the wing. Joe Dumars with the rebound.
He would like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Robertson kicks to Dumars. Back to Robertson. Pass to Thomas. Rodman sets the screen for Thomas. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Ewing has got the ball here for New York. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion. It's good.
Slicing his way inside. Once Blackman slides into a lane, the D is toast.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
A bit ago, Brad Nelson and I were able to talk. I asked him about Joe Dumars and his toughness, especially at the defensive end. Coach replied, "That's a great word to describe him for sure. You got to be careful with the ball around him, but also have to work hard on defense ourselves in order to contain him because he can really score too." Let's see what happens. Back to you, Kev.
Thanks, David. Here's Thomas, following the score by New York. Over to the left wing. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks leading by 6. Smith drawn the double team, and it's blocked.
Strong D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Thomas driving in. Rebound by Smith.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Here's Blackman. Rebounded by Rodman. Pistons trail by 6. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible. With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Now here's Rivers. Still yet to score. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question. He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Rivers passes to Ewing. Over Lambier. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Rivers. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Dumars against Smith. And here's Lambier. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Dumars the pass to Lambier. It's rebounded by New York. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team. Pass to Oakley. Stolen by Rodman. Dumars the pass to Rodman. Dumars against Smith. And the rejection by Smith.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Here's Blackman, and he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission, making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build a lead.
Thomas, good.
Boy, inside the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Now here's Rivers. Last game he had 12. Pass to Oakley. Rebounded by Lambier. Pistons trail by 8. Robertson outside. Now, here's Dumars. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Morris is shifting, drawing contact there to get to the line, where he's superb.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
Right away, we've seen them finding points with solid post play. They're playing aggressively and fighting for it down there.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Mills has checked in, and Aguirre's subbed in for Robertson.
While he mostly plays the 2, Joe Dumars can also slide over to the 1. Such a versatile guard.
Rivers passes to Oakley to the inside. Here's Ewing. Plays it up and banks it in. Ewing's got 10 points.
And that's good offense. Anytime you get this close inside, you like your chances.
Thomas kicks to Dumars. Rivers against Thomas. 6 to shoot. Now, here is Aguirre. Tight defense on him.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
.130 left to play in the first. Count that one. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Thomas. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. 2 points, that one goes. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If you don't take that look away from him, Thomas will feast on your defense.
Here's Rivers, and the layup falls. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Outside Thomas. Inside. Here's Dumars. And Ewing sends it back.
Time and time again, Ewing has shown that he's willing to meet you at the rim if you're foolish enough to challenge him.
Well, you want an example of a questionable shot? Look no further.
I've heard of heat checks, but he might need a reality check.
Now here is Smith. He's got 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, good job using the ball fake that time. Smart move by Oakley.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Charles Oakley.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
The enforcer of this team without question. Charles Oakley intimidates the opposition. And that's a big deal for this squad.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
And so it's Patrick Ewing making highlights for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's obvious. The plan has been to pound that thing inside.
I love it. Basketball can be a simple game. Get the ball close in, score easy buckets.
Here is Mason, covered by Mills. Shots good from Mason. Mason's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
High post Young, Anthony on him. And he dunks it down.
Going up strong. Now that's how you finish.
The Knicks leading by 12. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Here's Young going inside. That's in there. Coming off the assist from McGuire.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Outside Anthony. Young with the steal. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Charity stripe shot. Here's Polynice. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
That one is off. Mark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness, the ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Pistons trail by 10. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Mills. To the paint. Stolen by Mason. Now Anthony. Still without a basket. Starks outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Knicks miss again. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. McGuire passes to Young. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Mason with the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Drives to the hoop. And he jams it with authority.
He just blitzed the whole defense, running in and taking flight before they could cut him off.
Here's Starks. Drops in the tray. Starks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Steady from deep is John Starks. He forces you to come out, and he spreads your defense because he's got such range on his three-point shot.
Now, here is Aguirre. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Smith with it, defended by Young. Smith the pass to Anthony. And stolen by Aguirre. Pass to Polynice. Now Young, covered by Smith. Now Mills. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fader on the way. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from McGuire.
This is what Aguirre is out here to do. He looks to shoot and shoot often.
Anthony on the wing, defended by Young. Now, here's Ewing. He's tightly guarded to the inside. Starks. Rebound, Detroit. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Last game, they enjoyed toying with the defense, outpacing them at every turn.
Well, they smelled blood in the water early on and just kept attacking. They knew they had the advantage.
Anthony against Young. Pulls it from the elbow. Anthony can't hit.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Pass to Polynice. Young looking around. Now Mills. For the three. Here's Polynice. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Patrick Ewing.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. New York leading by 6. Anthony down low. Thomas is on it. And Anthony gets it to go.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Anthony against Thomas. Robertson outside. Pass to Polynice. It's Thomas on the wing. Double team on Thomas. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ewing right side. To the middle. Here's Mason. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
Staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has got to tighten up.
Thomas passes to Polynice. Excellent defense there from Ewing.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Here's Anthony. Polynice with the rebound. Polynice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Thomas. Here's Lambier, guarded by Mason. Here's Polynice. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks leading by 10. Starks outside. Pass to Ewing. Down low, looking for Anthony, and gets it there. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. Here's Thomas. And here's Lambier, covered by Anthony. Corner shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 4 this quarter. Pistons trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Pass to Polynice. To the wing on the left. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Starks outside over Polynice. A shot by Starks, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rodman kicks to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Here's Polynice. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Polynice has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, size-wise, that was a mismatch. Great idea to work it inside.
Anthony up on top. Thomas covering. From deep. With the putback. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Mason's got 6.
No, you can't afford to get beat up on the offensive glass like they are right now.
Not when you're behind like this. They got to get more physical on the boards if they want to come back.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Pistons making a change here. Dumars is checked in.
Detroit substitution, number 4, Joe Dumars.
Rodman against Mason. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Dumars.
Team foul. Greg Anthony. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Detroit with the ball. A 12-point game. Lambier screen. 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Ewing. New York's gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by the Pistons. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas against Anthony. Lambier screen. Here's Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
And Anthony gets it to go.
The teardrop, just a wonderful shot to have in your bag.
Pistons trail by 14. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Pass to Rodman. Inside. Lambeer with a screen on Anthony. There's Thomas with the three. Knicks with the rebound.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Nails the 16-footer. Ewing's got 12.
Firing with no hesitation. Love the confidence from Ewing right there.
Detroit has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Thomas up top, covered by Anthony. Lambeer, good.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
The Knicks leading by 14. Anthony dishes to Mason. Back to Anthony. Now, here is Starks. He had 16 points in the win against New Jersey. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pistons, 2 games back. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Thomas against Anthony. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And they can ill afford mistakes like that.
Well, they need to make their own breaks to come back and not shoot themselves in the foot.
So it's the Knicks now. 29 seconds left here in the second. That one misses. Rodman with the defensive effort. Rodman with the block.
You might want to try anyone else. Rodman is a top-notch defender.
Robertson. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive basket interference. The basket does not count.
Here's Anthony. He's got 6. Here's Starks. And he gets it to fall! And Clark right before the horn.
How about the footwork to get himself gathered to knock it down at the buzzer?
Woo! And that's devastating for the defense. They can't let that shot get to them, though.
And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
He's been selective, making the most of his opportunities on offense.
And the efficiency has become the buzzword. It's not just about counting stats. The percentages matter too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now here's Thomas. Outside Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. Smith against Dumars. And the rejection by Smith.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Rivers can't get it to go. And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 16. Here's Dumars. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
The
foul.
Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
The line for the Pistons, Joe Dumars. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 14. Pass to Blackman. To the inside. Smith. And Smith slams it home.
An unselfish big man. Ewing is all for setting his teammates up.
And, well, Detroit shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. High post Lambier. Robertson left side. And here's Dumars. Just 4 to shoot. Doubled by Smith. On deep. Robertson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Lambier with a screen on Rivers. Here's Thomas. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Smith outside. Pass to Rivers. Down low. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
Now here's Robertson. Hasn't made one yet. For Detroit, they have it 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. First free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Ewing. Now here is Oakley. Rodman covering. Smith. It's hauled in by Thomas. Pistons trail by 18. Back to Dumars. Just 5 on the clock. Lambier, good. Lambier's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Smith against Dumars. The second chance effort. And it's Smith missing.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Robertson kicks to Thomas. Up top, Lambier. Robertson right side. The Knicks pull it in. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oakley passes to Blackman. Back to Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oak.
Pistons trail by 18. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. On defense, the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Thomas, good, and it's Laimbeer with the assist that time. Thomas got 8.
So light on his feet, Thomas can just dance around the defense.
Pass to Smith, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Not sure who he was looking for there. I know the third row definitely wasn't expecting a pass.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. It's a 16-point game. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rivers passes to Blackman. Just 5 to shoot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The assertiveness from Blackman. More than comfortable rising up to throw it down.
Pistons trail by 18. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 8. Shot on the wing. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by New York. Thomas dishes to Laimbeer. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
When you're down and losing, those plays just cannot happen.
You need to stay locked in mentally. Mistakes like that will kill you.
The Knicks leading by 20. Pass to Blackman. Smith on the wing. Ewing, a screen on Dumars. Here's Smith. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He is simply torching a defense that has no answers for him.
The Pistons have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Oakley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith against Dumars. Fades and shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ewing's got 16 points.
You can tell Ewing isn't afraid to shoulder the load out there. He tries to do it all for his team on the offensive end.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. McGuire checked in for Detroit.
Detroit substitution, number 24, Mark McGuire.
On defense, New York. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Over Smith. And the shot goes in from Aguirre. Aguirre's got his 2nd basket of the game. Here's Rivers. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. To the left side wing. Blackman, the pass to Smith. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Robertson outside. It's Dumars on the wing. He's got 7. Outside, Laimbeer. Aguirre kicks to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dumars. What a terrific move that was. Dumars got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some real tenacity from Dumars inside, navigating his way to a close-range look.
Here's Blackman. 8 points for him. Back to Rivers. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Dumars. And for the Pistons, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. To the middle. Here's Laimbeer. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 3 assists tonight.
Intelligent pass by Dumars, finding a way to set up another guy for success.
Now here's Rivers. Makes it off the glass.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Dumars. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Ewing. Second chance shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ewing's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Substitution on the court.
And, well, Detroit shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Young passes to Dumas. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Starks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Here's Dumars. He's got 9. Pass to Aguirre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Now here's Anthony. Starks, right side. Ewing, a screen on Dumas. Anthony kicks to Smith. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Young with the ball. Covered by Anthony. It's Dumars on the wing. Shoots over Starks. Detroit, no good that time either. The Knicks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Pass to Anthony. Ewing, a screen on Young. Anthony. Polynice with the rebound. Polynice has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. And there it is for him. Young's got 6.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Starks outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. A three-pointer, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Young passes to Dumars. Over Smith. Dumars misses. Outside Anthony. Pass to Starks. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Anthony looking it over. Outside for Starks. The screen from Ewing. Takes the three. Starks can't get that one to fall. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Thomas.
Home team foul. Greg Anthony. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Well, excellent anticipation there on the defensive end. Almost got the steal.
Yeah, can't be loose with the ball around him.
Here's Thomas. To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, what a play. How in the heck did he make that?
Somehow maintaining control even while absorbing the foul. That's impressive.
Here's Starks. Outside Anthony. Smith on the wing. Out to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Pocket four. Ewing, a screen on Aguirre. Tries again. With one on the clock. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got 20.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
Aguirre passes to Polynice. Upside Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Mills in the corner. Stolen by Mason. Starks outside. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Thomas up top. Covered by Anthony. And Ewing with the block.
One of the fiercest defenders in the game. Patrick Ewing. Outstanding.
That one falls.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Mills. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And Anthony's got the ball here for New York. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Here's Thomas, following the score by New York. Spins. Glass, guarded by Mason. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. Thomas, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Starks. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Aguirre, good.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Goes up on the wing. Polynice with the rebound. Polynice has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries the spin move. Thomas passes to Polynice. To the middle. Here's Aguirre. No good there. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Here's Anthony. Ewing trying to get open. Detroit with the rebound.
I thought that one would go down. A little puzzling, it didn't.
Back to Thomas. Pass to Polynice. Good D by Ewing. And the Knicks with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Anthony. And he lays it straight in.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot. Fake. This is how it's done.
Thomas against Anthony. Thomas passes to Polynice. Outside, Aguirre. Now here's Mills, guarded by Mason. 4 on the shot clock. Rejected.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
And a different look here for the Pistons. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Anthony on the wing. Thomas covering. Anthony can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Anthony against Thomas. Here's Dumars. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ewing's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Starks. Robertson with the steal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
John Stark. Really good job of sticking with it.
So hard to sink it while being fouled.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've done some damage down in the post. They're converting everything on the block.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop. Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Thomas goes in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The grit of Isaiah Thomas, a point guard willing to bang down low.
Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
The defense a little too tight on that shot, and that'll send him to the line.
That's good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. Mason's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anthony, the pass to Starks. No dice from the high post. And, well, Detroit shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Robertson, and he comes up with the deuce.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Yep, it counts.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Thomas with it. 5 to shoot. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Pulls up. High post. The rebound by Ewing.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Lays it up off the glass. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Outside Thomas. Here's Dumars. That misses off the backboard.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
Pass to Starks. Shoots from the line. Detroit with the rebound. Robertson passes to Thomas. Lambira screen. Shoots from the high post. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Smith dishes to Starks. Some nice passing by New York here. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Ewing. 22 points for Smith.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Lambier, good.
That's from
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Fans, New York Knicks State.
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. New York's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Starts the pass to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Inside, Williams puts his big frame to work and gets himself a close-range look.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Rodman. And he banks in the layup.
Watch how Rodman simply outworks the opposition, getting the better of the defense through sheer willpower and IQ. He's a smart basketball player.
Now here's Anthony. Williams passes to Mason. Banked in off the glass. Pistons shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Dumars dishes to Rodman. On the wing, Dumars. Good, and it's Lambier with the assist that time.
Nice soft touch from Dumars on the shot, choosing a subtle shot to get it to go down.
Anthony, the pass to Smith. Now, here is Starks. Now Williams, Lambier defending. Fires from 14, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Knicks.
This one was never really in doubt, Mike. They stayed firmly in control of the game throughout.
A total success story. I agree. Things were just clicking for them out there.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Patrick Ewing.
And I loved the work rate he showed on the glass. He was attacking every miss that came off the iron.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the score by New York. Pass to Rodman. Robertson right side. Now Lambier. Clock at 6, and he drops it in from the low post. And so it's New York with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
Outside Thomas. Robertson left side. Back to Thomas. Shoots from the elbow. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. And that about wraps it up. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. See you later.